Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article. This is from the New York Post. It was published on September 25th. It's written by Lee Brown. And yeah, all I got to say is this was a major miscarriage of justice. These two degenerates should be rotting in prison, and they're going to get away with this. All right. And I don't appreciate how the Post here framed things. Amish brothers avoid jail time for sex with 12-year-old sister. They raped their 12-year-old sister. These two sociopath-looking motherfuckers with crazy eyes raped their 12-year-old sister with the other two brothers who were minors. And they're trying to play it like, well, the prosecutor, who's a piece of shit for what he did with this, is trying to play it like, oh, well, there isn't this thing of authority. Oh, you don't think that these two were controlling the show as the adults in the situation? You don't think that they were encouraging their younger brothers to get involved in raping the fucking sister? Bullshit. These guys are crazy-eyed motherfuckers. Hell, they'd probably get along fucking swimmingly with AOC. But, yeah, Amish brothers avoid jail time for sex with 12-year-old sister. They raped her. Come on now, New York Post. Let's get into the article here. Two Amish brothers in Missouri admitted having sex with their 12-year-old sister and getting her pregnant, but managed to avoid jail time because a prosecutor feared they'd be eaten alive in prison, according to a report. Yes, the prosecutor was afraid that these two sociopath motherfuckers, because they're child rapists, who on top of being child rapists, raped their own sister, he was afraid that the, general population in prison might have a problem with them. Well, with the crazy eyes, I think they're going to be able to handle themselves, number one. Number two, with what they did to their sister, if those guys want to tool them up and stuff all kinds of burritos and tacos and fucking egg rolls and God only knows what else up there, these dudes' asses, hey, karma. They raped their fucking sister. But oh no, the prosecutor's like, they'll get eaten alive in prison. What about the sister, you piece of shit? How is this justice for her? They get a free fucking pass and she has to deal with them every fucking day because you were afraid they were going to get eaten alive in prison. You scumbag. I mean, this is about that like normalization shit people are talking about like right now with like the body positive thing from Europe there, that show that's on its second season with the, I don't know what the name, I can't remember the name of it is. And like, you know, the trans kid shit where you've got them fucking doing nasty, disgusting things like grinding and shit like that on stage in front of a bunch of men, you know, adult men, you know, shit like that. You know, this is that same type of idea. They're trying to normalize this by, oh, well, you know, it was just sex with the sister. No, they raped the sister. Yeah, they'll get eaten alive. These two, they'll do fine with those crazy eyes. The abuse came to light after a doctor alerted authorities that the girl was pregnant and just after she turned 13. And she said that 4 of her brothers, 2 of them also minors, had been having sex with her, according to the Webster County Citizen. Rape. Okay? You don't think that these two with the crazy eyes also weren't getting the things situated where the younger brothers are getting involved? You don't think they were putting pressure on that for that to happen? You don't think they were controlling the situation? Bullshit. Oh, this is some sick, twisted shit. And you know what gets me about this is the Amish, okay? The Mennonites, all right? They're like Jehovah's Witnesses with this. They're like the Mormons with this. How they're even like the Catholic Church, at least on the, at least on with their kid diddle and shit. But they try to cover this shit up. So, to me, leaving it up to the community is the last thing you want to do, which we're going to see here. Prosecutor went, oh, they're going to get punished by the community. And it's going to be really harsh. As harsh as being in prison for, 15 years, I think it is in this? All right? You know, having to worry about getting fucking tooled up because you raped your fucking sister? How is that punishment? That the community might, if anything, shun them. They'll probably get a free fucking pass because this shit's rampant in these communities like the Amish. And they're corrupt as shit. You've got the Amish mafia, for Christ's sake, extorting people and shit like that and violating everything. And they allow that shit to pass because they give money to the church. You don't think that they're going to let this shit pass? Bullshit. The eldest two, Aaron Schwartz, 22, and 18-year-old brother Petey, admitted to police that they had had sex with her at least a half a dozen times at a home in Seymour, starting when she was only 12, officials told the paper. Well, slight problem. You mean rape. Okay? They started raping her, okay, when she was 12. Let's be honest here. Okay, this is like put them up against a wall type situation and they get a free pass because they might get eaten alive in prison? Come on now. This is a miscarriage of justice. The sister ended up giving birth just 2 weeks ago, and one of the brothers is the father of this child, Webster County Prosecutor Ben Berkster told the paper. Okay, well, which one is it? If it's one of the adults, wouldn't that escalate the charges? Or wouldn't it have? The brothers were initially both charged with 6 counts of statutory rape and 1 count of incest, but those charges were reduced to third-degree child molestation, a Class C felony, the paper said. Yes, the prosecutor not only, okay, let them get a free pass on their prison term with the reduced shit. All right? He reduced it from statutory fucking rape, which it was statutory fucking rape. Jesus Christ. They get a free fucking pass. Oh, if you're Amish, you know, you can incest is best, put your sister to the test because the fucking prosecutor here in Missouri ain't going to do fucking shit. This is ridiculous. Then they reached a plea deal last week for 15 years in prison, but suspended to keep them out of jail, the paper said. So not only that, plea deal. Okay, why isn't a judge going, no, I'm not accepting this plea deal. This is complete bullshit. Where's the judge on this one? Why isn't the judge? Because the judge has that authority to say, no, I don't accept the plea deal. Fuck you. Because this plea deal is a joke. This plea deal is a goddamn joke. The prosecutor insisted it was a different relationship than if a parent in a position of authority sexually abused or exploited their child, and said the convicts were very immature. Oh yeah, fucking 2 crazy eye motherfuckers like this, real immature. Okay, sociopaths. They raped their sister, and they're going to try to say, oh, there was no power or authority. Excuse me, when in the Amish community, the adults, you know, people of adult age, they will have authority over a child. Okay, you're within a family dynamic, your older siblings are going to have authority and power and control over you. What the hell are you talking about? You disgusting piece of shit. You DA. You deserve to be called out for this shit. You're a fucking scumbag. This fucking prosecutor's a piece of shit. These 2 young men would have been eaten alive in the state prison system. Berkstresser told the paper in defending his decision. Really? So you're more worried about the fucking rapists than you are their victim, you piece of shit. Because you're worried about their fucking perpetrator of the rape having a hard time in prison because they hate child molesting pieces of shit, especially child molesting pieces of shit that rape their own family members. Which, you know what? Maybe if they thought about it and said, shit, I shouldn't rape my sister, they wouldn't be in the situation they were in. But you're worried about them getting eaten alive in prison. Fuck you. You piece of fucking shit, Berkstresser. Or Berkstresser. You're a scumbag, dude. You are a fucking waste of space. Were you a Soros fucking funded prosecutor, if elected? Were you one of those ones that got his money to be in there? Because this is something that Soros would like fucking normalized. This is disgusting shit. I feel like I'm going to need a fucking shower by the time I'm done this video because it's so disgusting what this asshole allowed to happen. He also told the paper that the Amish community had punished all 4 boys and made it clear that this punishment was very severe. How severe? Oh, is it severe as severe as going to fucking prison for raping your sister? No. What the fuck are they going to do? Most of the time they sweep that shit under the rug. Oh yeah, the community punished them. No, they're supposed to be held to the same fucking laws as we are. They don't get special fucking treatment because they're Amish, okay? This is complete bullshit. They ain't going to do fucking shit in the community. What? At most they're going to, you know, be shunned or whatever you want to call it, where they won't talk to them. That ain't going to stop them from being fucking kid diddlers, you dumb fuck. So yeah, let's just keep the kid diddlers on the fucking street. Okay, well, on the fucking dirt road, because we're talking an Amish community, where they can fucking continue to perpetrate a crime against their victim. Because I'm sure as shit they're going to be living in the same fucking home. Yeah, real fucking smart. Bergstresser, dude, run through a cornfield naked backwards, you piece of shit. Okay? And keep doing it until you can't do it anymore. Asshole. All of them had sexual relations with their sister, the prosecutor said, of the 4 brothers. You mean they all raped her, okay? With the younger 2, I'm sure, being prodded and pushed into it by the older brothers. There is no question this occurred, he said. It is not immediately clear if any action was taken against the 2 brothers or minors, and it is not clear how old they are. Yeah, well, let's just look at the fact that this isn't like some fucking, because, I mean, that's how these predators fucking work. They get other people involved. Okay, these 2 are fucking child predators, the 2 oldest brothers. They preyed on their sister and their younger brothers. They used their younger brothers to perpetuate sexual acts against her, besides the sexual acts they did in the perpetuation of a rape, or multiple rapes, between each of them multiple times, we'll say. This is vile and disgusting shit. Bergstresser here deserves to get fucking fired. He deserves to be, if he's elected, get recalled and fucking kicked out of office. He's a piece of shit. This guy is a fucking scumbag. The convicted brothers must complete the Missouri Sex Offender Treatment Program, as well as 100 hours of community service, and write a letter as part of their punishment, the report said. This is what they got to do to avoid 15 fucking years in prison. All right, talk about getting off easy. They go to some fucking program like a 12-step I will not kid diddle fucking program. Okay, they do 100 hours of community service and they write a fucking letter. And you know what's even scarier? It's a letter to explain how they're going to make sure that this shit doesn't happen to their own fucking children. Yeah, you really want people who will rape their own fucking sister to have kids that they can fucking rape. You fucking scumbags. This is disgusting shit. Both young men must write a letter to me explaining how they're going to protect their children from this happening to them, Bergstresser said. They have 30 days to get this letter to me. Well, real simple. I will not rape them like I raped my sister. And that's still going to be bullshit. They raped their fucking sister. You don't think they would rape their own fucking daughter? They got their brothers involved in raping the fucking sister, the younger brothers? Okay. You think a fucking letter of how they're not going to rape their own fucking children is going to be enough? Bergstresser's a piece of shit. He thinks that's going to be enough. They should be fucking chemically castrated. They should have fucking vasectomy so they don't breed. I mean, I don't mean that literally because I'm a libertarian, but you look at shit like this and you're like, you know what? These guys should be made sure that they're enabled to breed, because you know what? They'll probably diddle their fucking kids too. This is disgusting shit. The prosecutor accepted that his decision would likely receive harsh backlash. Oh, you think? You're letting 2 guys who raped their fucking sister and I'm, from the looks of things, going to say got their brothers involved by forcing them to sleep with the sister, rape her. You're basically going to say there's a harsh backlash to that? Of course there is. You've got a fucking a pair of fucking sociopaths raping their sister and coercing and forcing their younger brothers to fucking get involved in that type of shit. What do you expect to happen? Oh, harsh backlash, piece of shit. Previously, I've been very harsh on the Amish when they've been charged with crimes of this nature. He insisted to the paper. Oh, bullshit. I highly doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. I'm thinking you allow this shit to happen. This just got attention brought to it. I'm thinking you allow them to sweep this shit under the rug. Fuck you, you've been very harsh. If this is any indication of your track record, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Seriously, you are a piece of shit. Oh, God. He said the brothers will go to prison if they do not complete a sex offender treatment program within a year. Excuse me? They should go to prison regardless. They raped their fucking sister. This is such twisted shit. What about the victim? How does this give justice to the victim. They get to stay out of prison. They get to live in the same fucking house as her. They get to fucking be there and possibly offend again with her, and rape her or terrorize her. How the fuck is this justice? Please explain that to me, you prosecutorial dumb fuck. This won't be easy for either of them to do, but I assure you, they will face the consequences if the program isn't completed, the prosecutor said. And the consequences will be prison. The consequences should have been prison from the first fucking place. They shouldn't get a free fucking pass like this. They should be spending the next 15 fucking years, okay, with having to have developed fucking eyes in the back of their head, okay, dealing with the fact that people in prison don't like child rapists, especially child rapists who rape their own fucking flesh and blood. This is a total and complete miscarriage of justice. These two fuckers should be in prison. I don't care if they would supposedly get eaten alive. You do the crime, you do the time. They shouldn't get a free pass like this. I hope 4chan looks into this motherfucker, this prosecutor, and deep digs on this piece of shit. I hope they find every little fucking dirty thing about him. Because this motherfucker has got to be corrupt. I'm thinking he might have received some Soros money or some shit, or the Amish, mafia might be throwing on some cash, to turn a blind eye so that they can sweep this shit under the rug. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is ridiculous. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.